Okay, we'll try that again. Hi, and good morning. I'm trying to be semi-quiet, being that I am at the airport, and there are hundreds of people probably looking at me wondering why the fuck I'm talking into my camera. But nevertheless, good morning, you sons of beautiful people. How are you doing? And daughters, sons and daughters of beautiful people. Good morning. I would like to start today by saying, never, ever stop inspiring. So I'm traveling, and I don't like to not perform, right? Even when I'm performing on the stage, I always like perform and do little magic tricks and stuff like that, whatever. So if you finish this video, when you're done, go to my profile and you can look underneath. I met a guy on the bus. His name was Curtis. Cool guy. And I did some magic for him, and he's like, "Oh my god!" Hi, Chris. And he's like, "Oh my god!" And his wife wanted to talk to me on the phone because he was telling her about me, and then she added me on Facebook. And it's just been a really good morning. Now, this is only for my Facebook people and or the 100 other people that have probably watched this. Here's the story. And this is a good one. All right. So I traveled into LaGuardia yesterday. Walking down the street, I went to Times Square, bought some pot, started smoking that pot. I got pulled over by the police. But not only that, I got arrested yesterday, and they took me to the Port Authority bus station, which is Times Square bus station, the worst of the worst. Okay. So the cop feels really bad for me, though. He's like, "Dude, oh my god, I didn't realize, this, that, the other. It's just pot. I really don't care, but I have to do my job. You have a warrant." So I had a warrant for possession of marijuana, which none of the cops give a shit about, by the way. Anyways, so they took me, they cuffed me, chink chink, they did. And they then took me to the courthouse, and that courthouse was closed, and then took me to another courthouse, and then took my pictures. And then I went to court. I was the only person in court. I literally walked up, talked to the judge, and they let me out. Now the crazy thing is, all of my luggage was brought with me in their car. Everything that happened yesterday was like super illegal on so many levels. Okay, so when I get to the Times Square Port Authority, the sergeant on staff was like, "Nah, get him out of here." So they had to make me leave really quickly. Then my pictures, I got to cut in line in front of 20 people to go get my pictures taken. I felt like I was like a famous person that was like walking through like carte blanche. I'm not kidding. It was funny. So I have this. I get there. Then they take my pictures. Then I go through. And then when I'm in court, I'm the only one in court. Literally, they opened up the court for me. And the judge just looked at me and was like, "Get the fuck out." I then get out of court at 5 o'clock, 5:20, and I had to be in Montauk, New York. In Muncie, upstate New York. I had to be there in 2 hours. I was an hour late to the show, although it was totally okay. The show went off without a hitch. Everybody loved it. And then from there, I spent the night at a Best Western hotel, woke up in the morning, took a bus for 2 hours, then took a train for an hour, and now I'm at the airport, and I was rushing to get to you guys. And the whole time that I was doing this thing, the whole time that I was like running around, I was doing something that I always do, which I want to impart to you all today. And that is, never stop inspiring others. Never stop. Whatever you do, just be a positive human being. For instance, like I was in line today at the Metro trying to get a card, and it was taking forever. Oh, Mark Shays, I love you, Mark. And I love your new profile photo, by the way. It's fucking awesome. So I'm sitting there, and this lady's like freaking out. I'm gonna be late to work, this and the other. And the lady behind me, she's freaking out. And I just looked at both of them, and I was like, "Yo, listen, first world problem. You got eyes? She's like, yeah. I got ears, mouth, fingers. It's like we're doing like better than 90% of the world already. And the fact that we're in line to go get a freaking ticket, come on, really? Really? And so they started laughing. They thought it was funny. The line moved up. And at that point, I made the comment of, oh, look, we're here, you know. And I have this thing, which I've been told by many people, and I want to say thank you again, but before I go any farther, I want to say thank you to all the people that have been writing to me and sending me messages and calling me on the phone about these little things that we've been doing every morning. I really appreciate you guys. This is like, it's blowing my mind that so many people are watching and keeping up with it. So, back to, let's go to the idea of inspiring. So I just met this gentleman and his wife, and they were in line, and I just started doing magic for them. I just do magic wherever I go, basically, that's what it is. But, so I was doing magic, and they were just super intense, blah, blah, blah. And then, lo and behold, we're all going on the same flight. So, all I'm trying to say is that by being a positive person and being just good in general, you feel better. And then not only do you feel better, but then that energy starts to pass out around. Look, here's one. I was on the subway, and there was a lady, and she was just, I love you. And so I do my best to buckle up. But there was this lady, right? And she's on the train, and she's holding on to the pole, like sort of kind of like this. Holding on to the pole. And this is what she looked like, okay? I swear, it was great.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take a look at your boarding pass. Make sure you have an ATC 1 through 30, 31 through 60 printed on it, and not a security document. If you have a security document, you need to come and see me, Elizabeth, your customer service agent, for a boarding document.
So, so basically, the best magician. I love you, Matias. It's so nice of you. I love you. So, so this lady, all she was doing was standing on the train, and she was obviously like saying positive like things to herself because she had this just amazing happiness glowing from her. And just watching her, I smiled. And the idea of just being like totally clicked, just being happy, being content, being good is not hard. It's a practice thing, yeah? And once you practice it hard enough and long enough, you just end up being a bad motherfucker that's just happy to be alive. And so the whole thing about me having energy in the morning and being all pumped and stuff, that's something I've had since I was a kid. I can't really change it. So I like to use it and kind of give it to you guys. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to today. Today is about never stop inspiring. And you do this by just being the beautiful person that you are. And you might say to yourself, hey, wait, I don't know how to be inspiring. Thank you, Gil. I don't know how to be inspiring. I don't know what to do. And I go, you don't have to do anything. That's the beauty of it. You just have to be you. Like, for instance, there was a girl, and she was coming down the stairs today, and I looked at her, I go, you're beautiful. And she goes, oh, what? I go, you're beautiful. And she goes, thanks. And then she kept walking, and I kept walking. I wasn't trying to hit on her. I wasn't, just wanted to, like, sometimes when I see people with resting bitch face, I try to like say something to them and make them smile. James says, well, my dream is to be a public servant, a fireman after the Marines. What better way to inspire than a career of saving lives and helping people? I agree 100%. It is a beautiful, selfless job to be a firefighter. I have a friend of mine who's my next door neighbor who's been a firefighter for like 30 years. Awesome guy. Takes care of my mom constantly, always helping her and doing whatever. Just a really good guy, a good public servant. And the thing is, I think, and I posted this a minute ago. It's a movie. It's called The Dictator, and it's Charlie Chaplin, and it's one of the only times that he ever spoke in film. And it's this beautiful, thing that he wrote about not wanting to be. Not wanting to be like a king or a leader, but he just wanted to be a human being that helped other human beings. Doesn't matter whether they're black, white, Chinese, they don't care. They're all human. We all have the same kind of blood inside of ourselves, yeah? And so, with that, those are my little couple things. for today. I'm about to get on the plate. It's a great movie. The actual movie is is awesome. But that last scene, mind-blowing. For a guy who never spoke in a film, to write and speak the way that he does with such heartfelt love about being a human, it was amazing. And if you haven't seen it, go see the movie. If you haven't seen the clip, watch the clip. Comments below. Actually, not in the comments, but in the profile below. So, you may say, how do I do this? It's very simple. Inspiring is easy. All you have to do is love something that you do. How hard is that? So if you already like something and you're already doing that thing, then I promise you, by just doing that thing, you're inspiring someone. It's so good to see you feeling positive, sharing your gifts, your magic, your optimism, and your entertaining and inspiring rants. I love you, Mark. Thank you so much. Can you go live on the plane? I don't think so. Close with a magic trick. Close with a magic? What? You think that this is just some kind of dance monkey dance? Okay, hold on. Okay, I have to find one now, and all my shit's packed. Because I don't carry. Well, I mean, I kind of carry around the magic tricks, but I wasn't planning on doing a magic trick right now. Now I'm going through. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's not magic. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh wait. Looks like you guys are screwed. Looks like you're screwed. All right, hold on. Make the plane disappear. That would be inspiring. What? No, it wouldn't. There'd be a lot of angry people.
He's such a liar.
I mean, if I was on, if I was on TV or something and I did that, then that would be cool. I would totally do that. Make a plane disappear. Oh my God, how did he do it? It's so amazing. By the way, just because I don't want to show you what I'm doing, I'm setting up the trick that I'm going to do for you guys. And I will end on a magic trick for you all. Because I want you to be happy. Alright, here we go. If done correctly, this is supposed to look as though it's seamless. So I hope I do it correctly. Here we go. Money's a curious thing, isn't it? It seems like when you have money, it seems like you don't need it. And then when you do not have money, sorry, and it seems like when you do have money, I totally changed it. It seems like when you do have money, you don't actually ever need it. It's weird, right? And so it's like,
well, baby,
money must be strange. It's not real. Not real. Money, not real. All right, we're gonna do it again. Do it again, but this time, we'll do it like this. Here we go.
Our time, 11:45, and the flight is at 12:15.
What? How did he? I'll do it one last time, just so you can see it. So, thank you. I've never gotten that many. You guys are awesome. All right, so on the note of, there's been some messages lately on how to do some of the stuff that I'm doing as far as buying houses and flipping houses, or buying cars and flipping cars, or any of that stuff. So, I'm thinking of actually making a kind of a video about that, I guess. I mean, I kind of have already, in the last week or two. If you just go back and look, and you can actually see that, I've been doing that. More so than anything else, though, it comes down to not putting some kind of limitation on the ability of doing something. For instance, I have a friend of mine. He did this to me, and it was so funny because I was teaching this to somebody else, and then he did it to. He taught me the same thing I taught somebody, and it was like, really, I already knew that. And he's like, I know you know that, and that's why I don't know why you're asking me to teach it to you. But goes like this. A friend of mine, who's a multimillionaire, who I've been working with for the last month or two, said to me, well, go out and go find some distressed homes and go do whatever you have to do. Yeah, Matthias, you send me the 100 and then I'll send you back a whole bunch of ones. But so I was getting into the story. He says to me, go out and find distressed homes. I'm like, how do you do that? And he goes, just do it. And I was like, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make money. I don't know how to. Listen, I do all the same things you guys do. When it comes to make a video of how to be a magician baller, I need to impress Mo. Practice, bro. You just find a trick, find one trick, and practice until that thing is amazing. And then once you get that one trick down, then you add another and another and another. That's it. I can't give you any other lesson other than practice one trick and make that trick your trick. That's it. It's that simple. Now, back to what I was saying. Sorry, my connection just went weak. A lot of people on the internet here. So, the idea is to not give yourself a reason for why it cannot happen. If you do that, you are stopping yourself from creating what you want. That's simple. You have to believe and you have to know that you can make it happen. If you can do that, then the rest of the puzzle starts to fix itself. Because you don't allow money to be your factor of why you're not creating. You don't allow initiative. You don't allow any of those things that stop you from creating are only the reason that you stop doing, because you tell yourself you can't do it. And if you say you can't, then you never will. It's that simple. So if you really want something, you have to really want that thing. And then you'll find a way to make it happen. Like I did with the virtual reality, like I did with selling the cars, like I did with flipping houses. I found a way. I made it happen. It's that simple. Okay, and with that, I'm getting on the plane pretty soon. So I just want to say I love you. Do me a favor. Please go find somebody that you can do something for today. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's walking somebody across the street.
Following passengers, if you're in the gate area, Farmer Sean, Abdullah Mabe, Bawo Naduk, Karen Stewart, you have a security document. You need a boarding document.
Okay, good. And so with that, please, if you can't do something for somebody else, do it for yourself. Take a nice bath. Listen to some music by yourself. Smoke a joint. I don't care. Do whatever it takes to make you happy just for that one moment. Okay? Because it's all moments. Life is just moments, kids. We only get little ones. And I thank you for sharing these moments with me. Who's Karen Stewart? Matthias, do me a favor. Send me a message. PM me. Guys, have a beautiful day. Enjoy your inspiring, awesome selves. You are made of light, and light is beautiful. It's white and awesome. Have a great day. We'll see you guys later. Be well, be safe, be happy, and be productive. Oh, hi, you're funny. I was like, who the fuck is Karen Stewart? All right, guys, be great. Have an awesome day. Last call for Karen Stewart. You guys are hilarious. All right, have a great day. We'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm on my way to Houston, and then I get in my car and I drive all the way to Galveston to go do a show, and then I go back home. Peace. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning, same time, same bat channel. Love you. Be good.